What's up, stoners? Today we will be playing Doki Literature Club. Again, this is the third episode, so honestly, I'm really hoping you guys have enjoyed the series so far. The first episode is probably one of my best videos. Second one kind of flopped a bit, but it makes sense. It was much longer, and yeah, the rest of these videos will be significantly longer. But let's just stop talking, let's just play the game. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Oh my lord, I haven't played for like a month and a half, and I'm already stuttering. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Stoner. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Ehehe. Fucking asshole. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Makes sense, it's day 3. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Just shoot her down immediately, alright? Fucking, that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Aha. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse, or pouch, whatever the fuck, I wasn't paying attention. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ahaha, I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I could lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ahaha, Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't even notice if she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. What the fuck? I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Stoner to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. Jesus Christ. That. Still, coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside us. I can be the little devil inside you all. Ehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. Does she? After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. That's a good point, actually. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Fucking hell, she's really manipulative, actually. Like, surprisingly so. She sounds like a dumbass. I'll give it to her. I'll give her a little bit of credit. Come on, give me some fucking more credit than that. Yeah, okay. Ehehe. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What the fuck, Kia? Who the fuck just smacked the shit? A cook? What the fuck? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. Ahahaha. I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ahaha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy, and you still look mad for some reason. Like your face doesn't, but your fists are still clenched. Sayuri hugs the cookie. That's fucking depressing. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good, I hate that. Sayuri suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh, Jesus. Ehehe. You're going through a lot. The fuck? Yeah, you're going through a lot over just one cookie. I'm tweaking. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too. Oh no. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Ehehe. Sayuri gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayuri, eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think that she has a... Ahaha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Wild. Ehehe, that's true. Certainly not me. For damn sure. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was... bleh. My last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ahaha. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Stoner. Monica smiles sweetly as she fucking pushes everyone else off the screen. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ahaha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filler inside. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me, sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just Yuri going to make some tea, so. I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Jesus. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Stoner in club activities? Oh, Jesus. Her mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Stoner. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Holy shit. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just... something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but... it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Stoner, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as what you make it seem in your head. I just had a fucking stroke. Oh my god. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Just say she fucking exaggerates. Don't fucking... No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of a friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Stoner, I really like being friends with you. Ahaha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of an... Fuck. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Stoner, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. That's a little much. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself, stuttering like a motherfucker. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Stoner. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep... I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Stoner, I have another request. Do you mind if I sit... If we sit on the floor today? Why the fuck would you do that? Just grab a chair like a normal person. There's probably a couple in this classroom. Could be wrong. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can straighten your back if you want to. Just grab another chair. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. You can bend over on your desk if you'd want. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly frequently, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my posture, right? You're always hunched over like that while reading. Ah, fuck, she is getting her back blown up by someone else. Fuck! Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayuri's candy radar. Makes sense? I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the other book. One half of the book. Okay, my mind is fucking tweaking. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Stop being a little bitch and read. Like, damn. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. What? Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Okay, I would love to have like a fucking visual, because I'm trying to think of this shit and I'm tweaking. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry, I briefly let go of the book and finish wrapping the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Yes, of course. Oh, thank you. I actually kind of like the dust that's kind of like sliding. It's a nice touch, actually. Damn, props to the animators. Holy. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate. Oh shit, there's actually like showing us. That's actually kind of lit. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Stoner, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. Must have been some pretty fucking good chocolate. The situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. Imagine, couldn't be me. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. Katie, why are you checking that out, you fucking weirdo? Like, if you do, put it on screen. I raise my arm. Ah, fucking asshole. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath. Okay, you don't need to fucking talk about that. Hi, Monica. Where did the music go? Ma'am? Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. Hey, there's the music. Holy fuck, my heart sunk. It's time to share poems. Stoner, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Yep, the spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. Fuck. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I give up. Show it to Yuri, why not? We're already sitting next to her, right? Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Stoner, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a great job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Visibly swallowed. Okay. Even her hands appear sweaty. Fuck are you doing? I'm not used to this. Are you sure? Cause like, for the past 2 days, you've been talking about how you've been reading for a long fucking time. I don't get how you're not used to it. Used to what? I don't know. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's fine, take your time. Yuri... The fuck? Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm making the poem for everyone. It probably sounds really stupid. It does sound really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing... Are we motivated by your writing? Because I'm pretty sure the only reason why we're actually writing is because we promised cupcakes on day one. And, you know, didn't really get many since then. It just makes me really happy. Yeah, the cupcakes would have made me happy too, but I only got one, so... Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Okay. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would have just laughed at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder, does she not have many close friends? Is that what that's supposed to be hinting at? Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's fine with you. The raccoon. Okay, hold on. Am I a dumbass, or does raccoon only have 2 T's? Wait. Whoa. How many T's does raccoon have? What the fuck am I... What? No, raccoon only has 1 C. What the fuck is a raccoon? The fuck? Huh. So it can have 1 or 2 T's. That's interesting, actually. I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Alright, it happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Yeah, unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. The handwriting is very good, but I'm not very good with reading this type of handwriting. Oh my lord, this is a huge fucking poem. The consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic... The fuck? Pavlovian conditioning? Classic Pavlovian condition. Sure, I slice the bread and I feed myself again. It's a very good handwriting, but I'm not very good with reading cursive. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Yeah, there's a lot more words to it. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Raccoon? That's right. Uh, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual hobbies. Oh my lord, I can't read for shit. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Yeah, I've made fun of you a few times. Haven't been too direct, though. Don't you have anything like that, Stoner? Not really. Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and have our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Yeah, that's true enough. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at lots of things. Want to see just how good I can be? Writing, listening, I can add a few more onto that list. There really aren't many people like you, Stoner. That's exaggerating a bit. It's just how I feel. I can make you feel a whole lot. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I feel almost like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's really nothing. It's nothing really. My lord, I'm tweaking. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Who should I show my poems to next? Probably Monica, right? Hi again, Stoner. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going... What? As long as it's not going bad. Jesus. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece, hopefully. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. I want to share what you wrote. What? Oh, want to share what you wrote for today? Oh, I'm tweaking. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like the light turns on inside her. I can turn something on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself, but still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. I mean, out of the four of you, I think she's the hottest. But that's just personal preference, you feel me? You completely misunderstood. Ahaha, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, I've kind of hinted at that earlier, or talked about that, guessed that earlier, when she talked about how her back was blown out or some shit. Yeah, fictional. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just 100, but I feel, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Holy fuck. That's terrible. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, what? Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. The fuck? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Aha, I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Ahaha, sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? Okay, well, I'm gonna save. Alright, yeah, just to be safe, I saved my game. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Who should I show my poem to? Probably Sayuri, right? Ooh, I like this one, Stoner. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Ehehe. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're probably always thinking about other people. What? Oh, but never mind. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Not really. It sounds like a child is like, I'm gonna give it a hug. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Stoner. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. The secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. Well, this is a much longer poem than all the other ones, actually. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle in a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend, feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling, but they're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Are all of your friends imaginary, Sayuri? Holy crap, Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Yeah, a little bit. Well, not exactly. It just seems like you're really fucking lonely. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ahaha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? You know, I think I can just skip this, right? No? Damn it. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. It's been 2 days. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary, yeah, thanks a lot, asshole. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care... What? Yeah, take care of each other in our own way. Okay, sorry, they used each twice and it fucking... Never mind. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Fuck you. Oh my god, go back in that closet and stay in there. Here. Why? All of these fucking poems are so long today. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggling, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. It's fucking stupid. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Each time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. It's fucking stupid. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. That's such a stupid reason. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That's fucking stupid. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Someone likes spiders. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. I agree. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she's had some weird hobbies. Not there's anything wrong with that. It's not like that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding her words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I'd say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna have poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Yep, so do I. I agree. I would like to agree as well. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember, the Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. Oh, god damn it. So I'm sorry. Ah, fuck. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The only thing that brought me here in the first place was the promise of cupcakes, which I only got one of, and I'm still salty about that. I know you do. I know we all do. I know that y'all do. I don't, y'all do. And if it takes What? And if all it takes is standing out in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much. I do, in fact, believe it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monika. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off helping everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ahaha, of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in her mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each of the lines she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Ahem, thank you very much. Or ahaha. Fuck, I fucking misread it. God damn it. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called, Yuri anxiously glances around each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called, After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables with a fierce and confident woman. Fuck, I fucked it up again. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she belittled even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair, cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ahaha, sorry, I giggled. Ehehe, Sayuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. Pause. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. Ehehe, even Stoner liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well as that kind of delivery. I really don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Ehehe. The next time I'm going to make you pick a perfect poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Stoner. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Stoner lower everyone's standards a little before I do. God fucking damn it, Natsuki. I fucking hate. Go back in your closet. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up, step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward, understandably so. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. It's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You All Looking At Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little... unenthused. Oh my lord, I'm fucking illiterate. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. What? In what way? I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, put your skirt back down. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, I was gonna say. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yup, look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Would you like to come to my house too, Monica? Ehehe, geez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Stoner, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayuri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of a question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Ehehe. Well, I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? It shouldn't. Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ahaha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I'd just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't... What? No, won't... Holy fuck! It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayuri, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Okay, well this is the next day, so I'm just gonna end it right here. Alright, so I've been recording for like an hour and a half. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching, Stoners. I really hope you guys enjoy. Again, I want to give you guys a huge thank you for giving so much support to the first video. The first video did absolutely amazing. Second one flopped a bit, but hey, I'm not complaining. I had a lot of fun recording this. I had a lot of fun recording the other videos too, and hope you guys had a lot of fun watching. But that'll be it, and, stay stoned and peace out, Stoners. Oh, fuck, I can't say that.